Beautiful heart with an artist's soul. All you know is to
Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lorraine Rose, and for today's video I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial for you guys. This is the finished look. So basically, my husband and I are going to be celebrating our 10-year anniversary this year, and I've always kind of just made a lot of my own makeup products, or just it's never been anything I've spent a lot of money on or I've really taken the time to learn about. And it's something that I kind of wanted to do, especially with our 10-year anniversary coming up. We're going on a big trip, and I just wanted to be able to have, you know, some fun makeup to do, like some different makeup looks while we were on our trip. So my husband, he is so sweet. He was like, well, why don't you go to Sephora or the mall and have someone do your makeup for you, and you can just get some nice makeup. And I thought about it and I was like, well, that would be great, but I feel like with somebody else doing my makeup, it's not like I'm doing it, so it's not very hands-on, and I probably won't remember a lot of the things that they do. And with the amount of money that he was giving me, I knew I wouldn't be able to get that many products, because the makeup counters at the mall as well as Sephora can be kind of pricey. And I mean, I needed everything. I needed makeup brushes. I already had makeup brushes, but because I bought those makeup brushes when I didn't really know what I was doing with makeup, I had a lot of brushes that were kind of useless. I don't even think I had a proper blush brush. So basically what I did was I watched a ton of YouTube videos. There are so many amazing makeup artists on YouTube that are so creative and so talented. And so I just want to give a disclaimer as well. I am not a makeup artist. That's not really what my channel is geared towards, but I wanted to do a video for beginners, people that are like me, that are wanting to get into makeup, but you know, for me, like, it felt really overwhelming. I took probably a couple of months and I watched so many makeup tutorials, but I had the thought while I was watching them, like, if I were to have to do this, like, if I were to just go and watch a makeup tutorial because I wanted to learn how to do my makeup, I would feel really overwhelmed. Like, I wouldn't know where to begin, because there's like contouring, highlighting, bronzing. There's so many different steps, and I'd be like, where do I start? What do I need? And so after I did a lot of research, I wanted to basically do a simple step-by-step guide for look. These are things that you can get at your local drugstore or at Target that are very affordable, and it's not that many products. And as far as the brushes go, like, I did have some brushes that were a little bit more pricier that I bought, and I will link all of these products that I use in this video down below for you guys. But you can totally use e.l.f. makeup brushes, or if the dollar store has makeup brushes, you can go there. I'm sure they're not as great as what, you know, you can get at the mall or, you know, online, but it's a good starting point. You know what I mean? Everyone has to start somewhere. So if all you're able to afford are dollar store makeup brushes, then just get dollar store makeup brushes. I mean, I'm sure some people would be like, no, don't do that. But, you know, if you're just starting off and you're just learning, I think it would be fine. But yeah, so I did a bunch of research, and I, you know, tried this makeup on myself several times before I wanted to do this video, just so I, you know, wasn't steering you guys totally in the wrong direction. But this video is basically for beginners, people that want to start doing their makeup nice, not all the time, but, you know, on special occasions, and they want to invest in some makeup products but not, you know, break the bank. And so yeah, I hope that this is helpful, and if you guys like this makeup look, then keep watching. And, you know, I think this makeup look is good for several different occasions. Like, I don't ever wear bold lipstick. Like, I'll probably take this off right when the video is done. But, you know, I think if we are going on a really special date night, I think it would be fun to kind of dress this look up with a bolder lipstick. And I really love this look because you can tell I'm wearing makeup. Like, it's really pretty, but it's not excessive. Like, it looks more natural to me, and that's what I was going for. I was looking for, you know, a natural glowy summer look, something I can dress up with some, you know, bright lipstick, or dress down with just some chapstick. And so yeah, I am really excited about it, and I hope that this video is helpful for you guys. Let me know if you guys like this video. If you guys want me to do another makeup video, I will. There are so many incredible makeup artists on YouTube, so I don't want to take any of their glory from them because I'm definitely not a professional. But if for whatever crazy reason you like this video and you want me to do another one, let me know, because I want to do things that you guys want to watch. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Okay, you guys, so here I am with no makeup on. I'll try to do a close-up. Now, I did do a skincare routine. I do want to say that skincare is very important, and I feel like before you ever put makeup on, there are so many other things that are so important that factor into your overall look. And so I just want to show you guys a little video on what I do before I apply makeup right here.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is take your makeup remover wipes. I just use these from Costco, and I just pat these very gently over my face. You don't want to be too rough with these. And then you go ahead and you get a dry cloth and you get it wet. And then you just pat your face with it. And then I just use a homemade cleansing balm and I rub that all over my face. And then I go ahead and I wipe it off, and then I use a gentle foaming cleanser and I rub that all over my face just to get any extra dirt off. And then I go ahead and I take my face roller out of the fridge, and for this part I like to add a small amount of almond oil and frankincense essential oil to my face before rolling, and I just kind of roll over my skin ever so gently.
Hello. Okay, so once I'm done doing that, I am ready to put on my makeup. So without further ado, let's just get right into it.
For step number 1, you're going to want to hydrate your face. So I like to use this e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm, and I just rub that all over my face. And you want to just lightly pat it all in. You don't want to rub it in. For my second step, I like to go ahead and do my eyebrows. So I just take my e.l.f. eyebrow pencil and I brush my eyebrows all the way up. Now I will link all of these products in the description box below for you guys that I use in this video. And then once I'm done brushing all of my eyebrows up, I go ahead and I take my eyebrow pencil brush, my brow pencil, and I outline on the bottom of my eyebrow the shape that I want, and then I go ahead and I outline the top. And I don't start all the way at the edge, I start kind of halfway, as you can see right in the video right there. I just feel like that gives it more of a natural look and not so boxy. So I go ahead and I fill in my eyebrows after I'm done outlining them. And then once I'm done with that, I go ahead and I take my brush again and I just brush my eyebrows all the way up. And then I just take my eyebrow pencil once again and I fill in any spots that look like they need to be filled in. And then I take my brush and I brush my eyebrows up one more time. I just love that feathered look at the top of my eyebrows, so I kind of just keep it like that after I'm done brushing them up. And then I just take a little comb right here and I comb down the sides. And then I just go ahead and I fill in any little remaining balding spots, like that one right there. And that is it. And I go ahead and I do that same thing to the other side of my eyebrow, because the other side does not look as good as the one that's done. And then once I'm totally done, I go ahead and I feather the tops of my eyebrows up one last time to give it a nice completed look. Now I'm going to apply my foundation. I like to use this number 7 Lift and Luminate in Cool Ivory, as well as this multi-mineral BB cream. Now I just take a small amount of each and I put it on the back of my hand and I just mix it in with my finger, and then I tap it all over my face, and then I go ahead and I take my beauty blender brush and I blend it all into my face.
You cried so hard, you reached for truth, you thought that they might see it too, but most people don't.
And for the next step, you're going to want to put on your concealer. So for this, I will be mixing 2 concealers. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photofocus Concealer in Ivory Creamy Finish and the Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer in Light. You're going to want to put a very small amount on the back of your hands and go ahead and rub it in with your finger. And then I like to take my e.l.f. lip and cheek brush and apply it with that, and I just apply it in little paint strokes downward under my eyes and then upward from the bottom of my nose, halfway up my nose, and then I just do upward strokes in between my eyebrows and downward strokes on the small of my chin area. And then I like to use a slanted concealer brush. Now I used a Real Techniques foundation brush, so I just improvised. And I just pat that concealer all over the areas that I applied it around my face. Now it is time for contouring. I like to use this Wet n Wild Cushion Contour along with this Eco Tools Angled Face Brush. And what I do is I just tap it lightly into the cushion contour, and then I just tap on the outside of my cheekbones, and then I add a little bit to the top of my forehead as well. And I do this all very lightly. I just use a small amount of the cushion contour, and then I just tap very lightly over the outside of my cheekbones and around the tops of my foreheads. Next, I move on to stage 1 of highlighting. I do 2 different types of highlighting on this makeup look, and this is just the first part of it. So I just take the Jordana Glow and Go Creamy Strobing Stick and my finger, and I just tap with it all on the tops of my cheekbones. And then before I move on to powder, I like to go ahead and take a big fluffy brush and brush out any creases in my eyes. The next step is powder. I like to use my Real Techniques setting brush and my Wet n Wild Photofocus pressed powder, and I just like to set under my eyes. I just tap lightly with a brush and I just pat very lightly under my eyes, and then I kind of hit my T-zone a little bit. Now, I do not powder my whole face just because I feel like that kind of makes you look aged, and it just isn't the look I'm going for. I'm going for more of a glowy, creamy look, so I don't overdo it with the powder. That's why I just use a small brush and I do under my eyes and my T-zone a little bit. Now it is time for bronzer, and I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, you guys. I love this stuff, and it smells just like coconut. And then I use a pointed powder brush from Real Techniques, and I just tap the brush onto the bronzer and I apply it around the outer cheekbone area and along the top of my forehead. Now it is time for blush, so I like to use my Milani Tea Rose Powder Blush with my Real Techniques Blush Brush. And I just tap the brush onto the blush and I just kind of tap it over my cheekbones ever so gently. Now it is time for stage 2 of highlighting, so I go ahead and I take my Physicians Formula Natural Nude Palette and my Real Techniques setting brush, and I take the top corner and the bottom corner colors and I mix them together, and I just lightly brush over the tops of my cheekbones. Now, I totally forgot to record this step, but after I put my highlighter on, I went ahead and I sprayed my face with the Wet n Wild Photofocus Natural Finish Setting Spray, and then I just fanned it so it would dry. Now I kind of forgot to video this part as well, but what you see me doing here is applying my butter bronzer to my eyes using my Sigma E40 brush, and then once I was done applying that, I went ahead and took my highlighting palette again and my e.l.f. unicorn brush, and I took the light white highlighting color and I brushed the top of my eyelids with that, and then I used a white golden color and tapped the inner corners of my eyes using the eyeshadow brush that you see here.
Feel so much you can't contain it.
And then I moved on to my eyelashes. So the first thing I like to do is curl my eyelashes, and I don't hold it in one spot. I just lightly tap my eyelashes, as you can see here in this video.
Those nights you cry.
And you guys, I went through so many mascaras until I found the ones that I absolutely loved, which is this voluminous Lash Paradise L'Oreal Base Primer. So I put that on first, and then I used this Total Temptation Maybelline New York mascara, which smells like coconut, and I absolutely love it.
Misunderstood almost all your life, yet you strive to remain all that you are.
And the last and final step is lipstick. Now I like to use a bold lip color for this look, so I use the e.l.f. Ravishing Rose lipstick.
Okay, you guys, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys like it. It really doesn't take that much time or effort, and it's great. You know, I really love it. I think this for me made me feel like, okay, I can do my makeup and look like a woman and feel like a woman. And I don't know, when I see girls that like do their makeup so beautiful, I'm like, oh, I'm so not a lady, you know, because I like just put face lotion and mascara on. But I feel so pretty. I mean, I think I'm pretty without makeup too, and I think all of you are as well, but sometimes it is fun to get dressed up and everything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I appreciate it so much, you guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and until next time, love you guys so much. Bye.